What's going on, everybody? It's DJ. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to new mods for Farming Simulator 22. Today we've got 37 mods to take a look at, but mods keep dripping like a leaky faucet now for the past hour before recording this, so we might have more. We'll see. For all platforms, at least right now, we got 29 new and 6 updates. For console only, we have 1 new. This may be the first console only mod that we've ever had. Plus, PC and Mac players have 1 new as well. I make mod review videos every time mods are released on the official in-game mod hub, so get subscribed if you're new. That way, you never miss them. First up today, let's start with some new tractors and equipment for all platforms. This is the John Deere 9020 and the 9030 series from Sid Modding. Very excited to see both of these. As far as your 9020 goes, this is going to be 18 slots on consoles, and the 9030 is going to be 17. So heads up there. As far as the 9020 goes, 280 horsepower, power shift transmission. We've got 1,022 liters of fuel. We also have 24 mile per hour max speed, so it is quick and weighs 19.1 tons. We can throw a rock box on the front of it. Design, we've got a silver pipe. We could also do a standard black tip, or you could do a black tip or silver tip pointing forward. Changes up if you want to. Vintage configurations, we have the 2001 through 05, and then you can also do the 6 or 7. That's going to be the very top only. Attachers, we have standard. We also have PTO, throw that on there. We're going to do a 3-point on there as well. This makes it not only a little bit easier on some of your big farms, but maybe easier on some of your smaller farms as well if you want to use this. Green Star, of course, you've got the old version. You could do the new version or nothing altogether. Engines, we have a 280, 325, 375, 425, 450, and 500 horsepower options. Beacon lights, you could do left, both, or that's it. We also have different versions on here as well. You have standard, you got the US versions, which throws on your sides. You can do an Aussie version, you can do the Aussie extended, or an EU version. So you got something for everybody there. And then wheels, quite literally something for everybody. You like duals, trips, narrows, super singles, super doubles, even bigger. Whatever, just go for it. You're all good, plus a license plate. We have very similar options here as well on the 9030. We'll go over these quickly. Weight on the front, you can do either just normal weight, 300, 500, 700, 1200, rock box, or nothing. Can change up the wheel brands on this one. You got Michelin, Lizard, yeah, we know what those are. And back and forth between those. As far as a couple different setups here, we'll just kind of jump through them. You see we've got pretty much the exact same options as the 9020. And as far as these, you got some LSWs, and you can throw a weight on the back if you want to. Just for the sake of fun, we're going to leave it on there. Attachers, same thing here. PTO, 3-point, or nothing. Green Star, old and new. Engines, we've got a 325, 375, 425, 475, and a 530 horsepower engine. Beacons, left or both. Version, US, standard Aussie, extended Aussie, EU, back to standard again. Main color, this is going to be the color of the glass. So if you guys want a little bit darker glass, a little bit lighter, but he doesn't go overboard with it, which is nice. There you go, John Deere 9020, 9030 series from Sid Modding. If you're wanting a JCB that you can really customize, well, this is probably going to be the JCB Fastrac Pack from Bandit 36 FR. We've got not only one, but both versions of the JCB, the 4220 and the 8330. As far as 4220, it's going to be 20 slots. It's pretty heavy. The 8330, that is 17 slots. Now, customization is virtually identical, but we'll take a look at both of them anyway. 235 horsepower, at least on the 4220. We have variable transmission, 390 liters of fuel, 37 miles an hour. Pretty standard, 9 tons. Ooh, this is about to get fun. So wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, Michelin tires, Continental, Midas, BKT, Vrasstein, and Nokian tires. Just kind of swapping through them real quick. You can see we've got some pretty standard stuff. Very normal wheels. Cool. 10 versions, 15%, 45, 80%, or nothing. Lighting ramp, aka the light bar, not a ramp. Beacons, you got a bunch of different ones. Choose whatever you like, you're good. Coverings, you can throw a hood cover on, a roof cover on, or both covers on if you really want to. Flashing LEDs, yes or no, you want those. And then we've also got the grid, so you can add different options for the grid over here on the exhaust pipe. That's kind of cool. Front loader, we got the quickie, the Hauer, or nothing. Body color, change it up. Do whatever you want. We're just leaving it blue right now. The grid is going to be the very front, the tip of the nose. We'll go with red just so you guys can see what it is. Hood and small grid. Here, let's Let's stick with orange. That's going to be a little spot right there. Roof, dark blue. Yep, I'm not sure exactly what this is changing because no matter what color I choose, nothing changes. Rim colors. You guys know what rim colors are, though. Let's go with brown just because, and then we have our license plate. Now, very similar stuff right here through the 8330 as well. Same wheel options, which is nice to see. The same window tint, same grid and warning signs. Well, warning signs, hey, you can add those on there if you really want to. Rear fenders, we can change those up. Yes, sir. Beacons, same beacon options. Lighting on the top, big light bar, same options there. Same options with the flashing lights, the hood coverings, everything. We'll leave those on. Body color, we'll go with a green this time. Grid at the front, we'll go orange just for the fun of it. Hood color, bright red. There you go. And then the roof, let's go with a nice lime green. Gotta love that. And the rim colors are rim colors. Pink it is. This is a pretty wild JCB, but if this is what you're wanting, you've got it, man. The JCB Fastrac Pack. Get it while it's hot. From Blue Ogden Modding, we have his John Deere 6R series. This is going to include 3 different versions. You have a small 6R. You got your medium 6R, which is kind of like the old 6M. And then we have the regular 6R right here. These are going to be a total of 18 slots for the small, 18 for the medium, and 19 for the large. So if you're on console, you know what the slots are. As far as the small version, 130 horsepower, auto power transmission, 195 liters of fuel, 31 miles an hour, and 5.1 tons. Configurations, we have a couple. So you can go with a 3-point, that's going to be on the very front, or back to standard again. We will go with, we'll just go without for this time around. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental Midas, BKT, Vredstein, and Nokian tires. You change these up, you have quite a few different options as well. Front weight, you can do a standard, 360, 560, 760, 1010, and back end. Roof, the roof is on fire. Yeah, panoramic roof. Gotta love it. Excuse me, it's a little early this morning. Front loader attacher. You do the John Deere, of course, and then nothing. We'll leave that John Deere on there. Yeah. Engine setups. You have a 130, 140, and 150 horsepower engine options. And then we've got body colors as well. I like that they give you the beige option. We don't get that enough. You can also go with the black version if you want to. And even the rim colors to match. How cool is that? And basically, we see identical configurations throughout the entire range. You've even got a panoramic roof right there, and even a panoramic roof on the largest one. Now, as far as the large version goes, you're not getting a massive engine on here, just 259 horsepower, and then your max engine on the medium one is only going to be 195. So these are not massive 6Rs like you're used to, but still cool to see these. All right, our last vehicle today for all platforms is going to be the TGS Milk Truck. On consoles is going to be 17 slots. Heads up there. Starting at 500 horsepower, manual transmission, 400 liters of fuel, 56 mile per hour max speed, and it holds 13,500 liters of milk and water. However, we can increase that. So let's go through customization. Wheel brands, Trelleborg, Lizard tires, back and forth between those. Decal, you've got the German, English, French, or no decal. You know what? Let's go with the German on there today. Capacity, load, we've got the 13,500 with 400 liters fuel. Then we go up, middle, 18,500 and 500 liters of fuel. And then 25,000 liters with a 600 liters for fuel. I like that they've increased the fuel capacity on this as well. Most people don't do that. Engines, we have a 500, 550, or 600 horsepower. We also have a 640 horsepower engine on there as well. That's pretty cool. Color of the driver's cabin. I like that they specified. Check these colors out, man. Got some nice chrome. Oh, red chrome. Let's go with that. Tank body color. Again, thank you for specifying that. That's awesome. And then rim color, of course, are rim colors. We'll just go with that. But you do have some other options through here if you would like to. That's so cool. I tell you what, well, it's from Caster, so of course they always do a great job. And yep, they have done a great job again. Making our way into some new equipment and tools and trailers, stuff like that for all platforms versus the Lizard Idealiner Pack. We've got a 6 slot for the first one, 7 slots for the second version. Starting off with a 63,000 liter capacity version, Lizard tires and Continental. We do have a few different options here with spares and none. We could throw on some reflectors. None of that's in English, so for this community, at least it may not even matter. Main color, well, you've got a bunch of grays. it is kind of neat to see all of these colors. That's pretty cool. We've also got design color as well. We'll go with orange. That's going to be the top, and rim color is rim color. We have all your base colors. Nothing exciting or different there. And then quite literally, the exact same customization for the 79,000 liter version. Now, of course, with David's TLX X52 tipper, this is by far not the largest thing out there, but if you're playing on some European maps and you want to use something that's a little bit more European styled, well, this trailer right here, the big one, might be the one to go with. Next, we have the trailer with Beet cutter, the Beet Ninja. Yeah, this is definitely a Fliegl trailer with a maybe manure spreader on the back. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is, but regardless, this is the Beet Ninja. It's going to be 7 slots on consoles, and it's a standard trailer with a Beet cutter built into the back door. This trailer will carry all fruits and products, so whatever you throw into it. However, you can dump the beets without cutting, or you could dump the beets through the cutter, which is cool. So you could use this as a trailer, but it also will work as a beet cutter. Now, of course, as you may know, we have an auger wagon pack, which cuts beets for you, and they don't really hold anything else. So this might be what you want to go with. We do have some Trelleborg and Michelin BKT Vredstein wheels and a license plate, but otherwise no customization. Holds 29,500 liters. From my buddy JG Farms Modding, we have a couple from him. First is the skid steer trailer mover. Now this is cool. What you do is you take this, put it on the front of your skid steer, which a lot of us have around our main farms, and then you can move around some trailers with it. We do have the color options you would expect from Paladin. However, he also added all the other ones too. So if you just want a blue one, well, you could do the blue one. That's awesome. This makes things, if you're playing more realistically, you just need to move a trailer and all your tractors are in the field. Of course, skid steers, they don't have a trailer hitch on them. So here you go. This would be perfect for you. Definitely check it out. Oh yeah, and the tongue on the front's extendable as well. So if you can't reach something, extend it out. You'll be good. Also from JG Farms today, we got the Wheel Loader Long Forks Pack. So this comes with a bell fork and a pallet fork as well. Now, why would you want these? Well, maybe you've got a bunch of bales in a row. You could pick up, you know, like 6, I think, 4, 5 bales total. 4 square bales total on the bottom and lift those up. As long as you got a little weight on the back of your wheel loader, you're good to go. Design, we can do a little bit of an extension right there, which should help you with a double stack of bales. Main color on here, we'll go with orange, and then your design, it looks like that's going to be the extension, and it is. Now the Long Forks Pack, this is kind of funny because you could pick up, I think it's 3 cars at once. Yeah, 3 cars at once, the base game trucks. Literally, if they're just side by side, you can just pick them all up. This will be good for picking up different things. Maybe, again, you're doing some role play stuff. Of course, you can use them as a standard pallet fork, but why would you want to? Just have some fun with it. Both these are 1 slot, by the way. Got a manure spreader for you from Steve Modding, the Strautmann SV, or VS, sorry, 2004. It's an early morning. 20,000 liter capacity, or at least to start with, is going to be manure only, by the way. Does weigh 6.2 tons, 150 horsepower required, 12 meters at 8 miles per hour. Now, configuration, we have standard with an extension on there. Wheel brands, Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, and Vredstein. You can change those up as well. Main color, you can do a green or black. That's cool. And then rim color, you can change the same thing there. Now, your frame's still going to be red, so no matter what you do there, frame will still be red. It's going to be 5 slots on consoles. Here's a neat one for you, the Dalbo SUPERMAX 3. Now, this is a 3 meters, but it's not a cultivator. It's a subsoiler, and you can add a drill to this if you want to as well. So if you're using any Dalbo stuff in-game, hey, this may be something you want to add to your farm. I think it's pretty cool. It does require a lot, though. So 250 horsepower required, 3 meters is 7 miles per hour. And if you add the seed tender to the top, well, this is going to be 500 liters of seed. So heads up there. They've also scaled the weight as well. I think they've done a good job. LSD modding. Next up, we do have a cultivator, but it's not 3 meters. This is the Amazon Cenius 8003 2TX Super. Yeah, this is from RC3D. Chris from there. We've got a couple things with this. So it weighs 8.1 tons, 350 horsepower required, 8 meters at 9 miles per hour. Wheel brands, we do have Trelleborg wheels on here. We can also go to Michelin tires, Vredstein, or BKT, and you do have tire options for those as well. And yes, they change everything. Now, I will say this, it does look like the wide tires make the other tires narrow, and the standard tires make those tires bigger. So Just go through. It's going to be 11 slots on console. Next up, we've got the Fliegl Runner, or Fliegl Timber Runner, the crane seat. So you got a couple different ones through here. So this is going to be a crane where you are inside of it, and this version is going to be the crane where the seat unfolds. This bad boy right here, Continental Lizard tires. You also have those Nokian tires as well, which look super, super good. Back and forth between all of that. Longwood support, yes or no? Not seeing what's changed. Ah, yes, the piece of longwood support. Yes. Stuck-ins. Ooh, that's a lot of colors. Let's go blue. Yeah. Green color. Let's see. Bright red. It's already red. Crap. Bright green. Yeah. Seat color. I mean, always be in the hot seat, so red seat there. Claw color. I think a nice bright yellow would do well. And the rim colors. Dark red. Sweet. It's going to be the exact same customization for the crane EPS as well, and they're both 11 slots. For only one slot, though, you could go with the homemade weight 800 kg. Quite literally, that's all it is. It is a shaped, styled 800 kilogram weight with all the colors in the rainbow from Killer Mining. From A-Dub Mining and the ABP team featuring Black Sheep Mining, we've got the Flint Transport Platform 400H. So this was a mod that he also brought into Farming Simulator 19 as well. It's 17. This was actually a mod that Black Sheep Mining themselves had made. It's going to be 2 slots, hooks up via ITRunner. You can do flatbed, you can also do extension, so if you need to put on maybe some bigger equipment, well, that extension is going to be perfect for you. And the main color, you can change this up to literally any color that you want. You may remember using this in 17 a lot, especially console players use this a lot. 19, man, not so much, but here in 22, I can think of 1,000 ways that this is going to be perfect. Also from A-Dub Mining and the ABP team, we have his Lizard 6000. This is going to be a slurry and digestate spreader. Holds 6,000 liters, 2.2 tons empty, 50 horsepower required, so not bad at all. 6 meter spread at 8 miles per hour. You can do no hoses, hoses on the right, hoses on the left, hoses all around, baby. Let's go. That was a little bit much. All right, let's move on. Next, the Kaweco Radium 55 for all platforms. This is a forage trailer, so it only holds forage. 7 slots on consoles. Holds 47,000 liters at 8.3 tons. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg. We also have Michelin tires, BKT, Vredstein, and that is it. As far as your main color, this is kind of neat. Those are rim colors. Well, you've got all the rim colors in the world, but main color, you've got your standard orange and green, which the other trailers that we have do have, but you can change this whatever color you want. And I got a feeling, yeah, yeah, that black looks very, very good. Ooh, look at that trailer. Here's another really nice trailer, the Kverneland Taarup 12040D. Didn't say that right, but I'm going to move forward from that part. 38,900 liter capacity at 7 slots on consoles. Wheel brands, Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Vredstein, everything you would expect. You do have some change-ups on those designs. You do an extension on there, which doesn't really do anything, but one of the nice things is you could do some reflective tape, so that's cool. Designs on here, we can do fender 1, fender 2, fender 1, standard. All right, main color, all the above. It's kind of nice. You've got the green, light green, so you got the Taarup colors there. You've got the Kverneland colors at the front, or you could do any of them, which is nice. And they've given us, looks like the same, these appear to be the same colors that we have on semi-trucks, but missing white. So, but anyway, there you go, the Kverneland Taarup 12040D. From Surfer Tech's Antique Mining, we have their Lizard GASPCRC EHD 10,020. Now this is going to be a plow. We've got, well, I thought it was 2 things, but I think it's just the color options that they've thrown on there. This weighs 11.7 tons, so it is heavy. 450 horsepower, so it requires a lot. And 5.7 meter working width, so it's going to go deep. 8 miles per hour max speed on there. Wheel brands, we've got Continental, Lizard, Trelleborg, back and forth between all of those. You can even change them up as well. Ooh. We go with some big duals? Yes, sir. Let's go with those big duals. Stickers and designs, you can change these up to a couple different things, but it's all just Lizard branded. Rear decals, yes or no. Main color, ooh. Is that chrome red? Get out of here. Yo, that's awesome. All right, I love that. I love that. I love that. But we've got basically a very, very colorful rainbow through there. Color of the bearings, let's see. Let's change that to yellow, because I'm not exactly sure What that? Oh, those are the bearings on the inside. So we could change those up if you want to. That's cool. And then the disc edge color. That's so cool. We've got options here that we really don't need, but want. Well, that's a different story altogether. I love this. Lizard Gaspars from Servotex Antique Modding. Big plow. Next up, we have the Lizard Bell Fork. This is also from Killer Modding. It's Bell Fork with 4 spikes. You cannot change anything up with this other than color. So you can do that. They show it off with John Deere on their stuff, so we'll show it with John Deere here as well. This works with front loaders only and does not work with anything else, at least that I can see. EY Modding's in the news today with a mod video rather, but not for the tractors, but for a Beet loader with wheel loader. If I remember correctly, this took about a month to get through, but I do think that it passed the first time around, which is nice. It's going to cost you $3 grand. It holds 4,000 liters of sugar beets and potatoes, and it is going to be any color that you would like. Let's go with dark gray. Yeah, it looks pretty good. This works for wheel loaders only, hence the name, so just a heads up there. Here's a cool one, a New Holland mower. Yes, sir. So this right here is from No Name. It weighs 1 ton. 82 horsepower is required. 3.2 meter working width at 13 miles per hour. This is mainly used for put on the front of your tractors. Design scores we do without lights or with lights, so actually adds lights to the back side of this as well, which is kind of neat. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot to it. 4 slots. That's for all platforms. Go, go, go. New Holland mower. All right, this is our last tool. Not our last mod today, but our last tool for all platforms. We have the Kverneland Taarup 107. This holds 8,000 liters of any crop that you would like, 2 tons, and we've got a capacity of 8, 10, or even 14,000 liters. Wheel brands, Trelleborg, Nokian. Yeah, there you go. I messed that one up, didn't I? And you can change a few of those up as well, which is nice. Main color, you do have those Kverneland Taarup colors, but you can do any color that you want. That's so cool. And rim colors are the same way. Not a bad day for customization. Oh, there's a hitch on the back. You can hook them together, and it even overloads through the side, so you can actually lift and dump versus just tipping. So there you go. Oh yeah, and it's 4 slots, so it's not that bad. Now we do have some placeable mods for you guys as well. The first one up is the animal pens. I don't think there's any other way to put it. These are the animal pens for Farm Sim 19. So I hope you like those. If you didn't, well, you are slam out of luck. These are from Puma145, who has a history of bringing back things from old games. Some people like it, some people don't. It is what it is. If you like these, if you were used to them and you just want to use what you were used to, this is great. I'm all down for this. I think this was a great idea. Of course, there were no bees in the previous game, and the dog's exactly the same. So, yep. Ta-da! Now, speaking of things from Farming Simulator 19, we also have the Shed Pack from Alien Gym, the animated Shed Pack. There's all kinds of stuff in here. These, as far as I know, there's no animals. I haven't seen them, and he's even posted on his Facebook page that he was not planning on putting them in here. But, of course, we've got all of those. I don't know if we've got any silos or not. We do. We have a couple silos. They hold 800,000 liters, so not too bad there. I think they hold 500,000 in Farming Simulator 19. So you got that if you need it. So silo extensions, I'm just kind of going through, taking a look at these. A container, we do have the seed hut and the fertilizer hut. So all the seeds that you need and all your fertilizers that you need there as well. Tools, anything of tools? Yeah. We got your wash station and the workshop, etc., etc. So basically everything that was from that is here now. Now you're probably looking at this going, DJ, it's not built. I know. You guys want to watch it be built? Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Oh, that's so cool. This was an option that we had in Farming Simulator 19 as well, and it has returned. There you go. That's insane. I love that. Next placeable is going to be the Biogas Plant 150 kW from Vertex Design. This can be found in factories, and you'll find it right here. It kind of looks like a house, but you got your BGA on there as well. Now, this does say that it will take straw and hay, so I would love to check that out. So let's go over here, and we'll click on this, and it takes us exactly where we want to go. So we've got silage in, slurry, manure, straw. That's cool. We also have hay, and potatoes and sugar beets cut. So that is neat. Now straw, let's see, 200 in, and from that we get 180 bits of charge and 600 liters of digestate. That's a lot just for straw. As far as hay goes, you can tell the complete difference there. 200 liters of hay in, which is arguably way, way, way better. And then you've got, wait, hang on, it doesn't say, this says grass, not hay. But this says hay, not grass. Ooh, somebody made a mistake. All right, next one up is the horse pasture. Now, I think I accidentally showed this one for the first animal pen mod, but yeah, this is not part of that at all. One thing about this is it shows that there's a tree. Yeah, there's no tree. But vaguely remember the same thing happening in Farming Simulator 19 as well. I think we got the same thing there. You can't open up your fences, so that is nice. Of course, you got your water, etc., etc., etc. How many can you hold? 7. If you want a restaurant, you got the Mi Familia Restaurant. Yes, sir. So this bad boy right here, you could sell potatoes, corn, flour, sunflower oil, canola oil, olive oil, butter, cheese, egg, sugar, cake, honey, tomato, lettuce, strawberry, grape juice. Yeah. That's cool. Hey, that's awesome. It's in productions, selling points. Find it right here. It's 25 grand. If you need an extra selling point on your map, that's pretty cool. Your next to last placeable mod, and I think it's your next to last new mod altogether, is the concrete fences. So as you can see in here, in fences, we've got some concrete setup. So if we, you can actually build a concrete fence. You got your, I mean, look at this. And everything matches. Oh, that's just awesome, man. That's so cool. So we've got different types with different doors on them as well. So let's say we'll build, I don't know, build right there. We'll take this, put that there, and then finish building on. It's so easy. And your last new one is called the Auto Pallets Manager. Now, basically, this is just a silo that is visual. So that's really all it is. You've got a couple different ones, buildings in silos. You can see this version right here is for wood and bread. You've got your, I think that's canola oil as well, butter, and then cereals, things like that. You go click over here. Now you've got eggs and chocolate and cheese and clothing. And then we have another one for furniture, honey, grapes, things like that. So you've got different ones for different things. You just kind of choose the one that you like. And whenever you place it down, whenever you bring a pallet over and drop it in, it visually appears, which is kind of, to be fair, that's kind of neat. It doesn't say how much they'll store though, so that's the only issue there, is I'm not really sure how much they will hold. All right, making our way into mod updates for all platforms. We're going to start with the ITRunner 3755XL from 82 Studio. This is going to be changelog 1.1, added the gooseneck option, and changed the folding direction of the pipe. And we've got the Fendt 700 Vario Gen 6 from Moose Agrar version 1.0.1. Added configuration additions for the front parts, beacon lights, further additions for mirrors. They've also fixed several visual bugs, added new model for hood secure, added new bulbs, new folding beacon lights, and new foldable warning signs. The Steyr CVT pack's got an update version 1.0.1. Fixed the issue with the grid and fixed the author tag. MA Ag pack got an update version 1.001. Added the right roller. The Wholesale mod from Zodal Zoct is going to be version 1.001. Added wood cell trigger and fill types have been added, but they didn't say which ones. Boo. And your last mod update is the Tatra Phoenix ITRunner edition, which they have changed the name of to Phoenix ITRunner edition. Bit of a clickbait there. It's the wrong mod. Version 1.1. They've added license plate section, added visor selection, adjusted the ITRunner arm movement, and the icon and store images were renewed, because of course they were. Now, I did mention that console players got their own mod today, the very own mod. This is the Lizard KROZ-1. This is a mower, or sorry, mulcher. I don't even know, because it's not on the website for some reason. Generally, this would have been on the website, but the answer is no. No, it's not. We've got a new and an old version on here. 280 kilograms, 60 horsepower required, 1.8 meters at 7 miles per hour. And it's going to be 2 slots for you guys. PC players, and get out of here. You don't get this. But what PC players do get is the Workplan mod. This is from KR Softwares, aka LS Mod Company. This is neat because basically you can add things. Just while you're looking at this, they say, the work plan will help you manage and plan your fields, create an entry, and set which work steps are necessary. If a work step is done, you can edit the entry and change it accordingly. This would be great for multiplayer. So let's add an entry. Field number 1, sure. Current fruit, I don't know. We'll say potatoes. Planned fruit, sugar cane. All right, there it is. Lime, do not need, okay. Mulching, need. So this is basically a planner for you now. I use Google Documents to do literally this exact same thing, but this is now built into the game. So if you're on PC and you're a multiplayer, maybe your one job is plowing. Well, you would see need. There you go. So you would see, okay, field number 1, cool. My job is to plow. I go down here to below, and it says need. Sweet. I know to go to field number 1. And you've also got fertilizer type 1, type 2. Has it been done? Yes or no? Weeds, spraying, and stones. That's cool. You add the entry and it's right here. You're good to go. And then when you're done, you can delete the entry. And it is all ready to go for console controller. So if you're like me and you're on PC, you use an Xbox controller, well, it works. It just works. LS Mod Company for the win, ladies and gentlemen. And hopefully DjGoHam for the win as well. Man, this was a very, very interesting mod video. The mods came out in no order whatsoever. I do think somebody from Giants is on break this week, so hopefully they'll be back next week. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you're new. Join the GoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on. Why? You don't want to miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. We got some more fun stuff planned for you today, and it is Farm Sim Show Day, baby. Let's go. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you later.